right, so the roads are definitely not as good here. And it's the top of this hill that you got to watch out for because it stays in the shade all day. If you're going to spin out, it's right at the top here. It's not too bad right now, but in Ontario there's no snow right now. But I'm about, well, especially here, probably about 700 to 1,000 feet above sea level. So you can notice the difference in the snow. But I remember when my dad's truck turned sideways, there was like 3 trucks, trucks carrying snowmobiles behind me. They were all tight to me, and when they saw me going sideways, they saw me like that. I was able to save it, no problem, but I was doing about 80 kilometers an hour just to get to the top of the hill, and then once it spun out once, it did the fishtail, eh? And the trick is just let off the gas, and you know it'll straighten itself out, right? You just got to be gentle with the wheel, right? But yeah, that there is bad, and then here it's not as bad because you're going down, but coming up it's bad coming up. But this is probably the highest spot between my place and home. So the Ottawa airport is at 300 and some odd feet above sea level. I think 375, don't quote me on the number. But I remember that when I was taking my flying lessons. The Laureate Hill here is a lot higher. The highest peak in my area is definitely probably well over 3,600. But the top of my property, believe it or not, is at 1150 or 1250 above sea level. The house is at 750. So when I climb on the top of my hill, you know, I'm puffing and stuff, and it's like you don't realize why, because it's a gradual climb up, but you're climbing up like, you know, like almost 700 feet. You know, you don't realize it, right? Yeah. Because I've heard a lot of people when they come up from Ontario, their ears pop when they come up here, because they're not used to it, you know. And it's not like we're that much higher. It's just, I guess if you get used to a certain elevation, you know, it's kind of like when you go skiing. What's the Mole St. Marie is actually pretty high. That peak is 4,000, 6,000, 7,000 above sea level. So, but where you ski, it's less. So, you know, you get up there on a certain day, it's like you start getting a little bit groggy, you know, a little bit giddy and a little bit groggy, you know, because like you can start to get a little bit of a hypoxia in the morning. Yeah, I've never had hypoxia, so, but that's what I like about the like hiking in the high hills and mountain and stuff like that, like the Gatineau Hills and stuff like that. It's like you get up high, you work your lungs a little harder, eh? It's good for you. Well, too long is not good for you, but you know, once you get used to it. We take like those Chirpas, their lungs have actually evolved to the area so that they can actually like they're born in high mountainous regions, so they actually their lungs are physically larger than most people around the world. So what happens is you know, you're climbing Everest and you're needing oxygen bottle after oxygen bottle, and they're just like, what's up, bub? They're smoking cigarettes at the top of the mountain. You know, it's like, you know, they got the lung capacity for it, why not? They got probably a special spot just reserved in the lungs just for the cigarette smoke. The rest is all just extra oxygen. Interesting. Can't tell if there is anybody still there. Guess some people were hunting in there or whatever. Yeah, you can see the sun never really hits here. Like at the worst, you get like 12-foot snowbanks right there, like right along here, and it's like it can get pretty crammed, and you're, you know, meeting tractor trailers coming the other way in the middle of January. Right here is like a really nice spot. Minivan. amazing. This Ram guy, he's actually doing the speed limit. He hasn't passed me yet. A guy in a dually that hasn't passed me. Usually the dually guys, they pass everybody. And mind you, I'm going a little bit fast here. He probably was going to pass me, and I was like, that guy speeds up on the straightaway. I curse him. But I'm like, I want to get home so I can finish my food there, because I was like, took a couple of bites and then it took off, and it was like, now I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. But I'll get home, throw it in the microwave, treat myself. Spent enough money today. But at least I got my work boots, so I'm good. Set up for next year. I don't normally wear work boots in the wintertime because leather does not like wet. If you want to wreck your work boots, you can buy brand new work boots, work in the rain, stuff like that. It's the salts in your feet. When your boots are wet, it's the salts in your feet. Just completely destroy all the laces and everything like that, and everything falls apart on you. Like I normally, my boots fall apart before they wear out. And I mean, because I'm always on, like soft ground, stuff like, so the heel and all that. I mean, they wear out quite a bit. Like when you see my other two sets of boots there, you're gonna laugh. Like well, I'll leave it for a surprise. You'll see like how far I take my boots. You'll laugh. You'll definitely get a kick out of it. Getting close. So I put 32 of gas in there today, 32 something, 32.87. Drove 178 kilometers, right? It just changed. 178 kilometers so far. Got another 4 from the farmhouse here. It's another 4 to my place. Say 4.5 to the store. That would be expensive to do with my truck. There's no doubt about that. Is that a CRV? Yep. That's a newer one though. Not new, but newer. I wonder whose garbage cans those are. Almost home. That mountain straight ahead, believe it or not, is like just on the other side of my place. I've never got to climb that mountain. I've always wanted to. I want to climb all the mountains around here. This is a nice corner for a motorbike. Or a little sports car. I remember that day, it should be on this channel, where I was following the Mini Cooper and something else. I don't remember what it was. It was a Celica or something like that, or a G36. Whatever it was, G35, G36, and a Mini Cooper. And I was following them on the motorbike. They were playing cat and mouse there. We were having fun. But nothing will beat the day with the girl on the motorbike there. Man, she could ride. She was pretty cool. I just remember that little pink little glove and her ponytail sticking out of her pink helmet. But she punked me. I wasn't expecting. And that was the day I didn't have my GoPro either. Or did I have my GoPro? No, I didn't have my GoPro that day. Or maybe that was before I had a GoPro. Or my battery died or something. There was a reason why I didn't get it on video anyway. And it was like, but it was such a cool ride. Like, she was going around the corner there. You could tell, like, she wasn't just, okay, I'm a girl and I ride motorcycle. No, you could tell she was into it. You know, and like, I had a hard time keeping up to her. She was, she waved me on because there was a group. She was with a group, and I thought she was having trouble or something. And she waved me up beside. So I left my elbow. You're okay? And she started tucked down. I'm like, oh no, she didn't. So then she slows down again, and now I got the idea, so I got it. But she was on a 1000, so like, I mean, there was no, like, it was a gold, like that golden pumpkin, golden R1. It's like an orange there. Yeah, there was no way I was going to, and that was like a my little 600 wasn't going to keep up with that, but it was cool. Both bikes going there, and then just you know, like playing cat and mouse there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Those were the good old days, like 5 years ago. Well, we coast down the hill, we'll coast to the store, get another pop, go home, have my dinner, get all my gifts hidden in the house, wait for Christmas. That's it. That's the rest of my year. That's... Don't think I'm having problems there. What's with these guys going like over the white line all the time? Like with my big trucks, I don't go over the white line. He's got a cab, not a trailer. Like, it's a dually, man. It's a dually. I'd love to have a dually. It's a big bad Dodge. He's got his mirrors out too. You driving like that with your mirrors out? Nothing against your mirrors out, but the fact that you're hitting the white line, you're making the Dodge bros look bad. Because technically I am a Dodge bro. I got 2 Dodges. I'm a Hyundai guy. Honda, not Hyundai. Hyundai junk. Honda is honor. You'll stay focused, little pellet. Yeah. If this thing hits 1,000,000 kilometers, I want a t-shirt from Japan. Because I got